Hi, welcome to Weathering Chemo. My name's Naomi, and this is a place you can come to get therapeutic strategies for managing the side effects of chemo. So today's video is for individuals who are feeling a little bit better. And this is wonderful. Maybe you feel like, oh, I can get up now. I can engage in more activities. This would be a perfect day then to insert some exercise. Exercise is shown to be extremely beneficial for individuals going through chemotherapy. I love this activity that I'm working on today with you. It's a Tai Chi sort of modified walking activity, but in a very simple, small space. So let's go ahead and get started. The first step is to find a space to do this activity. What you'll need is to be near a wall. Nice solid support here. And ideally, if you can, be near maybe that little door frame that goes around, just to give you a little extra something to grip onto if you need it. And I also have a solid wood chair right here. This is a great chair. It's not going to go anywhere, and it's going to also provide me additional support. And by the way, having a chair nearby is a good idea. You may need to take a rest. In the therapy world, we call it a therapeutic rest break. And it is a wonderful tool. This is not a challenge to see how much you can torture yourself. This is an activity to help yourself. So if you're feeling weak, if you're feeling tired, go ahead, take a seated rest break, and you can come back to this when you're feeling better. It signals to your body that you are listening and responding to it. It's showing kindness to yourself to take that rest break, and it keeps you safe. So again, you'll have a wall, a chair. You're going to need some floor space in front of you. Not too much, just about as much as you can kind of like reach with your arms. Make sure there's no trip hazards. So no shoes or throw rugs or anything else on the floor. You want to have a nice clear space. So we're going to go ahead and start with a warm-up. So I like to start with shoulder shrugs. So we're going to bring up our shoulders real slow and drop them back down. And we can add some breathing. So breathe in on the up and exhale on the down. Let's try one more. Breathing in. Nice roll back with your shoulders. Feel your shoulder blades kind of pocket back there. Great. And now I want to stretch our neck. So we're going to just kind of very gently look over our right shoulder. I feel a nice, gentle stretch in the neck here. Shouldn't hurt. Back to center. Over to the left side, breathe in. And exhale. Back to center. Great. Now I also want to move our legs a little. Let's hold the wall here and the chair just for some support while we get used to this. We're just going to lift one leg at a time. Very slow march here. This is also a good time to see if this chair is in a good position. If you feel like you're reaching too far, move it to where you feel comfortable. This is the time to do that. Great. And let's not forget our feet. So let's lift one leg and do some little circles here with our ankles. Point our toes, bend, and both sides. Ankle circles and point and flex. Okay, now I want us to get into the rhythm of what we're going to be doing. A lot of this is weight shifting. Weight shifting is key to safety during functional activities. You need to be able to keep your standing balance while you're doing things in your environment. So have your feet shoulder width apart. And I just want us to have a soft, gentle bend in our knee and gradually shift from the right to the left. Feel your weight coming down all the way down to the floor and then switch. Feel that shift, and then you're in your right leg. Feel most of the weight there coming down through the floor. Good. And let's go back to the left. Excellent. You can hold on. You can hold on lightly by letting go with one hand, but just get a sense of what that weight shift feels like. Okay. So now we're going to do the walking, except we're not really going anywhere. We're going to step forward and then we're just going to step right back. I want our feet shoulder width apart. And we're going to turn our feet out into a slight V. So if your feet are pointing forward, you're going to turn them out. And it would be great if you can imagine doing this from your thigh. So imagine your thigh kind of spiraling out a little bit. What that does is it keeps your knees in a nice alignment with your toes. It also engages your gluteal muscles. So we're recruiting some more muscle activity. Just a slight V. And then I want you to think about having a nice strong core. Your buttocks is sticking out in the back, kind of tuck it under some. That'll get your core engaged. Shoulders back. And we're going to step to the right, but we're going to do this super slow. And we're going to incorporate the weight shift. We're going to shift our weight to the back on our left leg as we step very slowly forward with our right. Heel comes down first, then the toe. We have soft knees, bent, and our weight shifts forward. And you come back, weight shifting now back to that left back leg. Lift the toe, lift the heel, and return it back to that neutral position. Very good. We're going to do the other side now. So we're going to step to the left, which means we're going to shift our weight to the right. Slowly lift that leg. Small step forward, heel down, toe down. Both feet are flat on the floor. Now that weight starts shifting forward. You might want to take a peek down and see where your knee is. Make sure it's not past your toe. If it is, just come on back a smidge. Good, and then weight shift back. Lift and drop. Let's try that again. We'll come over to this side on the right. Weight shift onto the left. Soft bent knees, come forward. So my background is in occupational therapy. And if I were doing this with you as my patient, I would be checking off a lot of boxes right now. So we are doing some really nice fall prevention. When we step in the direction that we're moving, so if I'm going to the right and I step with my right foot out, it is keeping us in a nice, safe line. Many times falls happen because we rush and we cross legs. So if my phone was over there and I went to go grab it, instead of walking over like this, I might rush and cross over. And you get yourself all tangled up. And this is a great way to reinforce safe walking patterns. So if you're changing direction, you want to move your foot in the direction that you're headed. This is also increasing our standing tolerance. You may have noticed that while undergoing chemo, that your ability to stand at the sink or to stand in the grocery store line or to stand in front of the oven, that it has diminished. And this is because, could be a few reasons. Could be because of the chemotherapy. It could be because you haven't been able to get up as much because of the side effects of the chemotherapy. So I bring this up because right now, while we're doing this activity, we've been standing for a good little bit of time, and you haven't really noticed it because I'm not standing here with a timer. We're engaged in this activity, our mind is elsewhere, and we are standing on our feet for a longer period of time. This is going to translate to help at the grocery store, help you when you're at the sink, help you when you're at the stove. We're also doing this weight shifting, really an important skill that we use every day during functional activities. So if you go to the refrigerator, you open the door. If you go to your washer machine, open the door and get the clothes out. You're doing this weight shift. So this is really helping us with balance, our dynamic standing balance while we're doing activities in our environment. This is a great, safe way to practice. Now I'm going to grade this up a little bit, make it a little more challenging. You can continue as we were doing it, or you can follow me and try taking it to another level if you're comfortable. So what we're going to do is raise our leg a little bit higher. So I'm going to take the same step, but I'm going to really raise this leg up and then drop it. And then again, when I come back, I want you to think about using your core, really engaging those muscles in your abdominal wall when you bring that leg up. Good. So the other side, same thing. So we're going to take a step. Just bring that leg up as high as you feel comfortable doing right now. And back. Again, using those abdominal muscles. Another way that this is a great fall prevention strategy is the stepping back. Many times falls happen when people go and they step backwards and they lose their balance. Different muscles are activated when you do the stepping back motion, and we don't practice that enough in real life. But this is a great way to practice stepping back and in a safe environment. Another thing that we can do here is let go with one hand. So if I feel comfortable, and only if I feel comfortable, I'm going to take a step. And as I shift my weight forward, I am going to kind of do a wax on motion, like from the Karate Kid. So swing my hand in front of me very slowly and then push back. Step. You can make it more of a psychological booster if we take our step and envision our wiping clean, maybe a chalkboard of all the yucky stuff from chemo. Just wiping it away and then pushing it back. Good. Wipe that blackboard clean and push it all back. Great. And I want to also focus on our upper body. So if you have undergone surgery for breast cancer, maybe you had a mastectomy, maybe you had a lymph node dissection, whatever kind of work you've had done on either side or both, this is a wonderful stretch for your pectoralis muscles. So as I come forward here, if I'm stepping to the right, my left arm is holding on nice and tight. You can feel the stretch here. You can even just stand and hold this for a little. You can make it stronger stretch by looking over your shoulder. Good. And come on back. Do the other side. Weight shift, step, and then forward, look over shoulder. And you really feel that nice stretch there. If you're going to be going through radiation, you may also want to remember this activity because radiation can really shorten and tighten the muscles in the neck, the axilla, the whole chest wall region, truly. So this is an exercise you might want to keep in your back pocket if you have to go through radiation down the road. And also only do this activity if you have been cleared to do upper extremity movements like I just did. If you have tubes still in from a mastectomy or other, you recently came out of surgery, this may not be the best time to do the upper body part. So hopefully you found this beneficial. These are slow, gentle movements, so they're protecting your joints. It's stretching those ligaments, the tendons, all the things that have been tight and haven't been moving a lot. And the Tai Chi adds the benefit of lowering anxiety, reducing stress, and it can also be a cognitive booster. So it can help you if you have any chemo brain or chemo fog. So there's so much helping you in this small little activity. I hope this has been helpful to you, and I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.